Guys, welcome back to my channel and another Topic Tuesday here. Just a quick refresher, Topic Tuesday is an Instagram that every week posts a different nail-related topic that you can answer either here on Instagram, whatever social media you want. And I will link them down below as well as my own personal Instagram so that you guys can go check it out if you want to. And then before we get into the actual topic, of course, I have to show you guys my new favorite sweatshirt. It's got the, I think his name was Inch, the TY Beanie Baby. He was my fave. And it says, "You think you've felt true fear? You think you've known actual pain?" I mostly bought this because I liked the Beanie Baby, but I thought it was just kind of like an absurd shirt. I had this Beanie Baby when I was a kid, and I ate its antenna off. I don't know why I did that. Apparently, my dad said it was like a rarer version of it. I don't know much about that, but I ate part of him, so it's not worth any money anymore. Anyways, the topic for today is nail polish brands that I want to try in 2021 revisited. So basically, I did this video at the beginning of the year, I think in January, and I am going to kind of go back and see what did I try from my original list of 5, and, you know, why didn't I try the others yet, or are there more that I want to try, and so on and so forth. So number 1 on that list was Coria Polish. So I actually ended up buying a few and trying a few from their line maybe in, I don't know, like mid to late summer. And I have since worn 3 of them. I've worn Wicked Wildfire, which is a thermal, like green to clear. I have worn Jack and Ennis, which is like a duo or multi-chrome. It's kind of like purpley blue. We got some green in there, like maybe some teal. It's just your, like a standard multi-chrome. I feel like it's hard to get a lot of diversity with multi-chromes, and once you own like every color flip, you own every color flip. But, you know, I like this one, and I like the name because I loved the novella Brokeback Mountain. I like the movie, so like that one. And then I got Cold Brew, which was from a like coffee line that they had. And this is kind of a taupe, brown, gray. It's like one of those like brown, purple, gray kind of realm polishes. And so these are the 3 that I've worn from the brand. And I gotta say, I really like the brand. I was attracted to this brand a lot because let me show you guys up close. So I was attracted initially because I saw on Instagram this little guy on their logo, and I just thought it was really cute, and literally like a cute mascot will sucker me in. But I looked at like the themes of their collections, and I thought that they were fun. The bottle shape was interesting. It seemed like a lot of people really liked them, and so I thought, oh, I should put them on my wish list, and I did. And I think I even subscribed to their newsletter, and then one day I got an email saying like, we have to clear everything out because I'm about to have a baby and I don't have time to do this right now. After the baby comes, I'll reopen. But there was like a big discounted sale. And so I bought, you know, like I think 6 or 7 of them. And I really like them. I'm just sad that like, obviously she's got a baby. Like she has responsibilities in her life. I don't think they've reopened yet. And so I'm just waiting because I haven't gotten an email. But once they reopen, this is definitely a brand that I will repurchase from. I really liked what I got. There's like a few more on my wish list that sold out before I could even get to them, and I'm hoping to see like what new stuff she comes out with as well. So definitely when Coria Polish comes back, I will sound the alarm so you guys can also go check them out. But this was the first one on my list that I was like, I want to try, and I did in fact try it. So thumbs up from me. So up next on my list was Enchanted Polish, and the biggest reason I liked them was they had like a really wide range of like interesting colors and interesting finishes. They had a lot of hollows and just a ton of different colors. I was really attracted to them. And then one day I got an email, probably like end of summer, that they were going out of business due to personal health reasons, and they don't foresee a comeback in the immediate future, if ever. And so I was like, well, I have to get some because I haven't. And so I bought maybe again 6 or 7. And the 2 that I have worn since I purchased them, where the first one I wore was the 90s, which is this really fun white crelly with like mini black and white glitters and then like big neon circular glitters. This one is really fun. And then I recently posted a picture of Forks, Washington, and this is like a forest green linear hollow and just really, really pretty on the nails. And I have, plenty more that I need to get on my nails. These are just the only 2 that I have pictures of right now. And again, amazing brand. I really hope they come back, but if it doesn't, like, I get it, your health comes first before anything else. But definitely I am so glad that I got to kind of hop on the hype train for this brand before it was too late, because now I'm seeing like on some D-stash pages, like polishes from Enchanted are going $20+ and I mean I get why people want to charge that, because these were kind of like a cult like following, but man, that's a lot to pay. So I'm glad I got to pay a slightly even discounted rate. So I'm glad that I have these as well as the others in my drawer. And then the third brand that was on my list that I wanted to try and did try was 90 Lacquer. And I picked up one full collection as well as like a smattering of others. And again, just like the other 2 brands I've tried, you might notice a theme. The reason why I ended up picking up some 90s was because they were going out of business or shutting down shop briefly. She's supposed to be coming back, I think. But as of right now, I don't think that her shop is open. And so I ended up buying quite a lot. I have like the full Animal Crossing collection she did. And then I tried to pick up as many of the like smoothie bar polishes as I could, because these ones really attracted me. And I've worn the pomegranate refresher one and the dragon fruit freeze one. This one looks like chocolate chip ice cream. And then I've worn all of the Animal Crossing polishes, but I don't want you guys to have to see like 40 swatches go across the screen. So my favorite one right now, at least just the mood I'm in, because I am so fickle with these kind of things, is Snitches Get Stitches. It's just a white crelly with a lot of colorful glitters in it, which, I mean, you can see I really enjoy that with like the 90s. So I have 2. Here, let me show you. I mean, they're definitely different, but you've got like a similar kind of like vibe going from them, and they both are just really fun, really bright, cute polishes. So then let's just talk real quick about the 2 on my list that I want to try but still haven't. And one of them is Triple O Polish. That was one a friend recommended to me. They have a really big emphasis on like diversity in their brand. They talk a lot about having a variety of swatchers across many different skin tones. They have a lot of different polish colors. The way they name their polishes is pretty cool. You can buy them in like 15 milliliter or 8 milliliter bottles, so you can kind of like test drive them if you don't want to spend on their bigger bottles. And I just felt like their creams looked really vibrant, so I was kind of interested in them for that specifically. I just haven't tried them or the other brand on my list, Loud Lacquer. And I see their ads all the time on Instagram. I see a lot of people like swatching them. I think they look really cool. I like the way that, like, I feel like you have to buy them in multiples of 4 so that you can spell out loud over and over again, or else it's just going to drive me crazy, which I feel like they did that on purpose. So I'm really interested in them. I think that they have like some really cool colors. Recently they had a sale going on. I got an email for that. And I put a bunch in my cart, and then I was just like, chill out. Don't buy these right now. You have too much stuff. Don't buy them. You don't need them. And so I ended up resisting, and then like 2 days later I bought from the Live Love Polish sale. So I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I resisted in the moment, but I do want to try Loud Lacquer. It's been on my list for a while. I just haven't done it, and I don't know what it is. Like, I think the problem is, when I started off the year, I wasn't really buying a lot of different brands. I was sticking to the brands that I knew and loved. And then if you watch my like nail New Year's resolutions or whatever it was, which I will do a recap at the end of the year of, But I talked about how I wanted to branch out into more indie brands and stuff like that, and I was just always really nervous about it. Well, obviously I'm not anymore. So I've been buying from so many indie brands now and so many different brands, especially with like my introduction to Polish Pickup and things like that. It's just like this list that I made for myself of like the ones I want to try just feels super outdated because now there's just so many different brands. Now there's like a million more brands I want to try from, and it's just hard to, I don't want to say keep up because I don't think it's something I really need to keep up with, but it's hard to narrow it down and pick the ones that I'm like, this is the one I want to try next. This is the tops for me. That was the whitest thing I've ever said. This is the tops. That sounds like something my granddad would say, like, this is the tops, Hillary. But no, like, picking the, like, top one on my list, the one that I'm like, this is the one I want to try the most, it's hard for me to choose because, like, depending on my mood, I like different things. So, I don't know. I think that I might do this type of video again next year, like at the beginning, brands that I want to try for 2022, and then maybe towards the end, just kind of go over it again and so like kind of see what did I actually try versus, you know, what I wanted or said I thought I wanted. I think it's always interesting to see, at least for me, what I think I want versus what I'm actually buying, and then like kind of assess why is that? Is it because I don't actually want the things that I say I want and I'm just trying to like buy into the hype? Or is there another thing holding me back? Because there's been times where I've been like, I thought I was really into something and everybody else was into it at the same time. And I was like, yeah, I want this. And then I get whatever the thing is. And I'm like, I never cared about this. I just wanted to be part of something, you know? So that's kind of what I'm wondering if that's what's happening. And so I think that next year I'll do, like I said, the same video. And at the beginning of the year, I will kind of go through my wish list and see what are some brands that I want to try that I haven't, and see how that compares to like the list that I did at the beginning of this year. Because I think it's always good to kind of evaluate like what you're spending money on and that sort of thing. So I think that's all I have to say on this one. So let me know down below, were there any brands that you swore you would try in 2021 and you either did or didn't? And what was your reasoning for that? Let me know. I love chatting with you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.